right. Here we go. Let's do this. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Outer Wilds. Let's close this sucker out. We know what we must do. You're on the final step. And those freaking anglerfish will not stop me this time. Let's do this. It's been a long road to get here. All right, buckle up. Now, we know we have to wait 7 minutes. So, step 1. Go to Dark Bramble. Step 1, go to Dark Bramble. Go to the graveyard and shoot our probe through the knot. I see you. I see you. I know your game's autopilot. You will not fly me into the sun today. We are on top of it. None of your shenanigans this time. All right. So, step 1, go to Dark Bramble. Go to the graveyard, fire a probe through the knot. Get out. That will prep us for being able to find the ship the next time we come. Phase 2, get back to Ash Twin. Go to the center of the Ash Twin project. Get the warp core. Step 3, return to Dark Bramble, this time with the warp core intact. Here we go. Nope, we want Distress Beacon. Okay, you know what? I know it's this light, so we're just going to go down there. We don't need to listen to that the whole time. We got this. No shenanigans this time. Okay. We're going to fly right through here. All right. That's fine. We're going to go that way. And it should be in this cavern. Careful, careful. Oh, there we go. Freeze. All right. Escape pod reached. Follow the lights to the knot. Excuse me. Follow. Excuse me? Here we go. There it is. All right. Good. Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we're going to launch our scout. Nope, let's try that again. Try that again. There we go. Okay. Now, we need to find our way out of here. And critically, I do not want to go to the red light. Let's see if we can find a way out along the walls. Because if we go out via the red light, although we'll be able to get out because we just have to go backwards, we run the risk of alerting the anglerfish in that region, which will put them in a bad position for us next time we're here. So we're just going to go back the way we came. Here we go. This is fine. This is fine. Just stay along the walls. Just fly up this way. Take it easy. Nice and easy. I'm a little concerned about that light there. Where's the exit? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yes. All right, this should take us out. I think. Yes? Yes. Okay, we are out. Beautiful. Excellent. Now. Onward to Ash Twin. Phase 1 complete. On to Phase 2. We're doing good. We're doing good. Hey! No! Oh! I swear to God, this autopilot. But I will not allow the autopilot to ruin this for us today. No. This is it. We're going to do it this time. We know what we have to do. We have our plan. Oh, look at that. All right, here we go. Careful, careful, careful. Stay out of the beam. Let's get down, get down, get down. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Good, beautiful. Chef's kiss. All right. We took a little bit longer than last time. That's okay. That's okay. We have plenty of time. All right. Got our suits. Yes, good. Yeah, we took a little bit longer than last time, so we're going to be one rotation off, but that's okay. We have plenty of time. We are doing great. All right, we just have to wait for the sun to come back around, or for the sand to come back around, rather. I'm confident this time. We're going to get this. We figured out everything last time. We're going to do it this time. All right, here it comes. There she blows. Let's get into position. Our ship is hopefully a safe distance away. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it comes. There we go. Let's go. Okay. Phase 2 underway. We got this. All right, gravity off. Drag this over here into the thing. Pick it up. Machine open. Warp core get. All right. Back to the teleporter. Shoop. All right. Ship's still here. Excellent. Here we go. All right. Let's get out of here. Okay. Phase 2 complete. Phase 3. Nope, I already see it. I already see you doing it. You are not flying me into the sun. I told you, I am not going to allow the autopilot to mess with our plan this time. Not this time. We're too close. All right. This is it. Scouts in place. Warp core in hand. Let's do this. Okay, we want to go to the red one. Go. All right. You know the drill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get lined up as straight as we can. Full steam ahead. Up! And now we coast. Hands off the controls. All right. Okay. Now just follow the scout marker. This is it. Okay. Let's do this. Here we go. Lights on. Here we go. There it is. Warp core inserted. Gravity engaged. Come on, pick this up. Come on. What's going on? Oh, power. Right. That's right, we need to do this. Like so. We're gonna light all these up. What? No, I think that's good. Wait. Wait. What? Wait. I don't understand. Okay, now... No? To the eye. No, 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 no. Wait, so these need to be something other than just light them all up? The symbols! Wait, the address! Oh, eye coordinates. They're on the screen. Excellent. Okay. This is what we need down here. Top right, middle center, bottom right. No, bottom left. Here, here, here. Yes. Next. Not this. Here, 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 here. Nope, there. Yes. Yes. This is it. Okay, here, here, Here. Here, here, here. Finish. We did it. We're here. Whoa. There is a ton of gravity here. I can't fly at all. What the? Is this some kind of maze? Oh. What do you suppose that is? Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Just keep heading south. That's the vortex we saw from the quantum moon. Uh... Ow! All right, here we go. Whoa! We're back in the museum. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Herthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. The radio tower on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and housed some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. Hornfels noticed a curious anomaly in one of the photos, but it ultimately went unexplained. Wait! Nothing out there. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity, and then exploded in a violent supernova. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Ain't that the truth? The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded our entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Hornfels' observation. First, I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past, and how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Wait, what just happened? Where am I? What is this? Whoop. What the heck? Oh, there's blue ones now. Oh, oh, it's getting dark. Yeah, I know connection with Scout is lost. Bring it back. Wait, what, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Where'd I go? Can't see anything. Uh... Oh! Unidentified signal nearby. What is going on? I'm a tree? Uh... Back in the forest. Huh. Oh! Still delicious. Good. Oh. Hey! Esker. Do you hear music? What is going on? You want me to go out into that darkness? What do we have here? Is there a door to this thing? I need to be careful. Last time I tried to jump, I flew up into the sky and everything went black. Nope. Okay. There's a banjo in there. Is there a door? Okay, well, there's a banjo. Cool story? I'm not sure what to do with that. Do you hear music? Yes, there's a banjo. I can't do anything with it. There isn't anything else, is there? No. Oh, quantum shenanigans! I hate it! Mm-mm! Oh, hey. Rebeck. Aren't you forgetting someone? I'll talk to him. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. Oh! Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, I hate it. Quantum shenanigans. I don't appreciate it at all. The quiet shade. Wait. What? Cross old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark? Wait, 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 wait. Bring me down. Down, I say. I don't remember anyone having a piano. What the heck? What? What is this nonsense? Connection with Scout is lost. I can't look up that high. What is happening? Wait. No, I want to talk to all the guys out there first. No! I want to talk to the others first. You can't hold me! Almost there. No, shoot. I shouldn't have hit that. I will escape. Come on. Almost there. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck right at the entrance. Come on, just a little bit. Am I still moving? I can't tell. Shoot! Oh! Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. We've got everyone. Hello? I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Not yet. To play soon though, right? Yeah. I just want to chat with everyone. Shall I begin? Not yet. What? Take your time. I don't think there's anything left to go supernova. No. Wait till you're ready. The conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. What do you say, Time Buddy? Ready to start the music? No rush. What do you say then? Should I get out the harmonica? Not yet. All right, let's do this. Yes. Well, this song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. I don't like some of the things I'm seeing in there. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. I'll tell you what, this has been really fun, and I got to help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? You cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning, but I think the rules are about to change. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is past now, but that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's time for something new now. Whoa! My helmet's cracked. That's probably not good. All right. So, we did it. Outer Wilds beaten. Let's talk about it. Thoughts? First of all, huge shout out and thank you to every single one of the people whose name is on the screen. You guys built an absolutely phenomenal experience, and I thank you immensely for that. This game has been awesome. The way the story was told, the way the gameplay worked, the way there were secrets layered, the way it was all information based, absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, there were parts of it that were a little clunky, like the anglerfish and stuff like that, but whatever. This was a really, really phenomenal experience. You guys did some absolutely incredible work. Thank you. My thoughts on the story. So, my understanding is this. The Nomai traveled to this solar system because they were explorers. They got stuck in Dark Bramble, fired off 3 escape pods. Over the generations following, they proceeded to try and discover, or to find a way to rebuild their ship, which is partially a living creature, and continue exploring. They were ultimately unable to do this, but they came very close. Back up. They were not just exploring, they were exploring in search of the eye, right? They found the signal coming from the eye, they were in search of the eye. That's what kicked all this off. Okay. They built the Ash Twin project to do two things. One, it would create a time loop. It would create a time loop. For them to attempt to find the location of the eye. Right? They needed to fire out probes. They couldn't get a lock on the location of the eye, so they fired out probes. But to fire out this many probes would take too long. So they built a machine that would create a time loop so that they could effectively fire out all the probes and be guaranteed to find it eventually within a fixed 22-minute window. This sort of worked. They built the memory statues so that they would remember anything they learned on each of the subsequent loops. But they weren't able to power the device until they blew up the sun. In the meantime, the interloper showed up and spread ghost matter throughout the galaxy. This ultimately killed them all. Except for Solanum, who was visiting the quantum moon at the time. And then we come along and explore everything that followed. Oh. We have an epilogue. 14.3 billion years later. And now we're back to our title screen. Is there anything new on our title screen? No. Okay. Let me hold on. Hold on. I really need to get me a scene switcher, a stream deck. Camera. Yeah. Let's switch over here. We'll keep this going so we have some background music. All right. So that's the story of the game, right? And I like that story. It's a good story. However, then we have the game. There's like I mentioned, I think the gameplay, absolutely phenomenal. And I loved the way that it's all just information based. If you know the information, you can do exactly what we did right at the very beginning of the game. It's just, have you learned enough to know that you can do that? Awesome. And unlike most time loop stories, this one didn't create a bunch of weird paradoxes with itself. It was very straightforward. Love that. But there's two issues that I have with the story as it played out. One, I don't like that the mystery of the satellite, the radio tower, right? It took pictures of the galaxy, and there was the unexplained phenomenon. I don't like that that was never explained. And it even said that in the ending. That makes me feel like I missed something. But we went through everything in the computer. There was nothing left to go and discover according to the computer. So the game's not telling me that I missed anything. But then that one bullet point made me think that, makes you think that you missed something. And there's no way to go back and find it at that point. I don't like that. Let's see. I'm also 50-50 on the stuff after you get to the eye. Because up until then, even the stuff with the quantum moon, like there's quantum moon shenanigans, but it follows rules, right? Like, you know, the 4 or 5 rules, however many, for quantum mechanics and how that works. If you can't see anything but you're touching it, then you'll travel along with it. And if you can see it in the picture, then it is being seen, therefore it's going to act like you're seeing it even if you're not. All that kind of stuff. It plays by those rules. Once you get to the eye, the rules kind of go out the window, right? And now you're just in like weird stuff happening. And it's like after the end of the galaxy, after the end of the universe, but then there's like a big bang that presumably recreates the universe. That's like, it's cool. And I don't mean to put this necessarily as a negative for what they built. It's awesome. It's just like, in terms of what I'm wanting out of it, I was with it up to that point, and then it's like, now it gets all, I don't know, unpredictable. And not in like a way that it's, you just don't understand the rules yet. It's that there are no rules. It's just whatever's happening. It's still good storytelling. It's just it's a different story than the one they've been telling the entire game up to that point. So there's a dissonance there. And I guess the last point, I don't know. It feels bad that like there's only a bad ending. There's 2 endings, right? There's, you turn off the Ash Twin project, but you don't go to the eye, in which case you just die and it's the end. And your universe and your galaxy blows up. Or you do go to the eye and then there's the Big Bang, but like your galaxy still blew up. You just like went to after the galaxy blew up. Like, where's the ending where the galaxy doesn't blow up? But I guess that would be tricky to do, right? Because the thing that is starting off the 22-minute cycle is them overloading the sun. So like the sun is on its supernova course at the beginning of the time loop, because that's the whole point. So maybe there isn't like an option for saving it, but it feels bad that you don't get to save everybody. Anyway, hey Daniel G, who knows? I know. And that's the problem, right? Because I don't know. And the game doesn't give me any hint. If there was anything in the game that said, hey, there's something you haven't found yet, then I would be all for it. But like, I've scoured everywhere, right? I did that after I got the core, because I didn't know where to go with the core. And it's like, is there something I'm missing? I don't know. I don't like that. It's like a scientific reason for it. I always like the idea that you become a quantum object. I understand you're critiquing the ending leans heavily into emotional stuff. Oh, absolutely. And here's the thing. I agree with the quantum object thing, and that makes sense. That tracks with what they told you, right? They said that the quantum moon is a quantum object because of its proximity to the eye. You are in the eye, therefore you are a quantum object, and everything there is going to be quantum. So in that lens, and now you're like seeing multiple possible realities and all this kind of stuff. I'm actually super into it. My only critique is that the game didn't do anything to kind of drive that conclusion home. It just leaves it up for implementation. That said, it is a very emotional ending. It plays very heavily into themes of entropy, and you know, we went through this phase and this phase is ending, but there's a new phase that's coming after and playing into that. Excellent themes, and in terms of doing that, they did it phenomenally. Especially with all the dialogue throughout. I mean, we've read dialogue from multiple generations of Nomai who are no longer there, right? They're all dead. Except for Slanum, who is both dead and alive, I guess, because he's quantum. So that theme has been there throughout the entire game. And the way they capstoned it with bringing back all the other Outer Wilds Ventures people and bringing them all together for that kind of last reunion before restarting everything, that was chef's kiss. This was so expertly crafted. It's almost difficult for me to articulate how I kind of feel about it, because I don't mean to critique that storytelling in a negative light. It's excellent. It is absolutely phenomenal. And part of the power of the way they've built this is it leaves me wanting more. I want more. I want to be able to do more with it. I want a better ending. I want something else to drive toward. And it's not giving me anything to work with, because it's like, no, this is it. This is the end. And that's the point. And I can't say enough good things. So, okay. So, we are only an hour into this stream, and I feel like there is more here. The one thing I want to check. Let me create a new profile here. We're going to call this test. Current profile test. And I want to do that because certain parts of Echoes of the Eye can be intense for some players. If they become an obstacle for your enjoyment, a reduced frights option is available in the gameplay menu. Hold on. Oh, wait, I'm not showing the game. Let's switch back over to the game, shall we? Thank you for supporting Outer Wilds Adventures. A new museum exhibit is now available in the Village Observatory. Let's try this again. This is our old profile. We're going to create a new profile. We're going to call this New Game... I can't do spaces. New Game Plus. We don't need test. There is something new to see. So to your question, do I want a hint on the radio tower? Not yet. Because apparently there is something new to see. And we will see if this plays into it. All right, we are back. Okay, this is all the same stuff. Right, because this is a new profile. So we're on the beginning. All right, here we go. So, there's two things that I want to do. Firstly, let's go to the observatory and see what this new exhibit is. Hold on. Did I adjust the brightness wrong? Why is everything so dark? Why is gamma at -1? Yeah, 0. Ah, that's better. I can see again. I know it's a new universe, but I would like one that's not plunged into darkness. Thank you. All right, here we go. So what? Oh. It occurs to me that we know the secrets of this galaxy now, right? We know the secrets of this story. I wonder what would happen if I went through all of this without activating the statue. All right, what is this new exhibit? I don't think it's this, right? This is the usual stuff. Okay. Interesting. So that's telling you to start on the Adelrock. Parts of a Nomai skeleton. No. Oh. No, we've seen that. I was promised a new exhibit. Where is my new exhibit? Yeah. This is not new. This is not new. Am I just blind? These... Oh, new exhibit. Oh, right! This exhibit was under construction originally. That's right. The radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from a deep space satellite and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos are made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that it carries high above and below the plane of the solar system. Oh. So that ring that's going vertically around the solar system, I thought that was the probe because we didn't have a basis for anything else it might be. It was this satellite. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like... Okay. I don't know. That doesn't feel like as much of a... When it said new exhibit, I was expecting something somehow related to what we did. Now it has me suspicious. All right. Requires launch codes. Wait, who has the launch codes? Oh, right. It has been so long since I needed the launch codes for anything. I need to go talk to the guy in the top of the observatory, I think. Wish I had remembered that while I was already up there. That can't be it, right? That exhibit can't... That can't be it, because here's the thing. That exhibit is only unlocked after you've beaten the game. But that exhibit does not warrant another playthrough. Which means there's got to be something else. Okay. First astronaut equipped with the Nomai translator. Going to learn more about the Nomai. I'll meet up with other travelers. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. Yeah. I like it. You have plenty of options to choose from. Nah, it's not quite true. Yeah, let's go. You'll be needing the launch codes. Here they are. Okay. Launch codes get. I also find it strange. Okay, so you kind of can't do this without activating the statue because you need the launch codes in order to leave. And you trigger the statue when you leave via once you have the launch codes. Here's a thought. Is there a way... Can I, like... No. Like, is there a way I can glitch out of here without getting the launch codes? Not really. And that's fine. Okay. Yeah. No offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? You know what? Don't worry about it. If you want to do a short trip, go check out the ruins on the Adelrock. That is actually exactly where I'm going to go. Because there is a certain radio tower that I need to go visit. All right. I'm just noticing there's like a whole area back there. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on. What is behind this guy's house? Have I been there? Let's go get our suit and see if we can go down there. Whoa, hold on. What is going on down there? Give me this. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Coming in. Yo! Yo! How did we not see this? Here lies binary semaphore. Here lies Is River. Here lies Sean Ariamaki Redinger. More Kickstarter backers of some kind, maybe? Interesting. How strange. Okay. Alright. Let's... Interesting. Alright, now. How do I, Let's get out of here. Whoa! Alright. Hello again, Galaxy. Now... That's where we're going. We need to check out that radio tower because there is still something going on here. I don't know what. I cannot conceive of what because we've looked all over the place. Been to every corner of this galaxy. I'm certain there is still something strange going on. Is that the radio tower? Looks like a house. Alright, here we go. Whoa. Nope, that is Esker's house. Okay. You do not have new information for me. Okay. Radio tower. I'm still... There's also... So here's the other thing. It said that Echoes of the Eye has a anti-fright meter setting. Now, it did not give me an option to... Where is that radio tower? I know it's here. The radio tower was on the Edelrock, right? Or was it on the planet somewhere? I don't think we've been on this side. Oh! Oh! Hello. An initial landing site. Okay. An initial ship, probably. Maybe it was on the planet. I thought it was on the Edelrock, but I am not seeing it. Alright, let's go back to Timberhearth. Maybe it's over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that it there? I think that's it. Ah! I think that's it right there. Ooh. Okay, okay. Settle down. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. All right, here we go. Yep, that's a radio tower, all right. So what I was saying is, when I started the new game, it gave me the warning about Echoes of the Eye, but it did not give me an option to choose whether I wanted to play the main campaign or like a second campaign. That tells me that the Echoes of the Eye content is just here somewhere. But other than the anglerfish, which are very frightening, don't get me wrong, I've not seen anything that would suggest that there's frightening visuals. Which means there's something else. And we knew there was something else because of this. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite. I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has stars above. Well, you look at that. There's Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern, Giant's Deep, Quantum Moon. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 photos, and in color no less. Now this is art. I can stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from? It's even stranger, it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. Okay, so satellite angle 248. So what do we have here? We have Dark Bramble, Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow, and Hollow's Lantern. There's the Twins. There's the Interloper. This is Timber Hearth, the Adelrock, and the Quantum Moon. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. Is this not a photo of the Quantum Moon? Then by the game's own logic, the Quantum Moon should forever be in orbit around Timber Hearth, because it is constantly being watched, because there is a photo of it. Just saying. Now, 350 degrees, Dark Bramble, Interloper, Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern. Over here we have Giant's Deep, the Quantum Moon, the Twins. That is Timber Hearth and the Adelrock. Okay, that looks good. That looks like what I would expect. Now, here's the tricky one. Dark Bramble, Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern, Adelrock, Timber Hearth, Adelrock, Giant's Deep, Twins, Quantum Moon, Interloper, and this. Satellite angle 40. And that's not just the sun station, I assume. Okay, the Quantum Moon is around Giant's Deep. No, it's not the sun station. The sun station's too small. can only be seen from that angle. Okay, hold on. Giant's Deep needs to be on the left. And Brittle Hollow is on the opposite... Oh, and Dark Bramble is on the opposite side. So... Giant's Deep and Dark Bramble need to be on opposite sides of the sun. And that's not just the white hole? And it's coming from... some angle that this is on. What? This is actually really finicky. Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble. I don't know. All right, let's satellite angle 40. Satellite angle 40 degrees. The problem is I don't have a basis for determining the satellite. Like, I can only see it if I zoom way out. 40 degrees would be... And what are these others? 248 and 350? So, okay, 248, it's saying is directly up above, right? It's saying 248 is straight at the top. Like here. Is that right? 2... Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble. Yeah, that might be right. If Giant's Deep is in the upper right, Dark Bramble's in the upper left, Brittle Hollow is pretty much... No, Brittle Hollow is to the right. Wait. I mean, I guess it depends on their on the speed of their orbit, right? And there's nothing here that tells me like what the current angle is. What do you want? That's not nearby. Although it is getting closer. Oh, there is an unknown directly above me, though. Hold on. Wait a minute. Do I have different controls? Did I change something? My jetpack is working differently now. Ow! Or did I just never know that did I just not remember that I had that? I don't know. Okay, Okay, let's do this. Let's... Okay. Oops. Uh-oh. Hold on. That screenshot? No. What is that? When did I take that picture? That's cool. Get rid of the HUD elements. That would make a pretty cool background. Let's get rid of that. Is it F12? Okay. Let's take pictures of these. We'll take that one too, just in case. Okay. Hello? Despite my checking them at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print in the radio tower. Someday, I'll have to study the mechanic of how time manages to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, a resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Light a cozy campfire, gaze deeply into the serene warmth, let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. I'm suspicious that it actually wants me to do that. But we're not right now. Because I want to see if we... So first of all, yeah, this is just going to be all the normal stuff. You. Alright. Let's see if we can see anything notable from space. Okay, that's just the Edelrock. That's fine. That's not suspicious. Okay. See, there's nothing that really gives me an indication of an angle here. So... Okay, hold on. Let me... What was that? I just saw something slip behind the sun. Oh, Ash Twin. Okay, that's fine. Alright, hold on. Settle down, settle down. Alright. Let's see if we can get a beat on this. Okay. So. Giant's Deep is down here. See, the problem is this isn't going to work because the planets are in orbit. But I guess we do know that it's either directly above or directly below. And we know all the planets are in alignment with each other. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. So I'm... What is going on? Okay. Okay, so right now they're all nearly in line with me horizontally, which is not where I want to be. I need to be up. Up, 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 up. Oh wait, is that the white hole? Wait, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I just... Ah! Hold on. Did I just see something? I can't tell. And I'm moving too fast. Oh, and the sun's blowing up. Well, maybe we can see something in the explosion. Let's see. That's Timber Hearth. No, I can't see crap. Twins. Hollow's Lantern. Dark Bramble. What are you? I mean, it's the size of a planet. It's huge. But you can only see it from one angle? That's weird, dude. Okay, the interloper is coming in from the lower right corner. We should be able to do that alignment at least, right? Okay, let's just immediately... Whoops, whoa. Let's immediately... What? I already got them. Yeah, don't worry about it. I need to get to my map. Get my suit. Here we go. Okay, so the interloper needs to come in from that direction. Okay. That's the sun station? It is the sun station. Wait a minute. These pictures were taken, so this red dot, right? This red dot here. This is the satellite, right? This is what is orbiting the solar system. And we know that this picture was taken when it is at 40 degrees. Not entirely sure where that is, but what we know is that the interloper is coming in or leaving to the lower right and Giant Steep is in the lower left. But where can that ever happen along this path? If it's looking here. Okay. Wait, look, it's about to happen. If I look straight down, so it's going to come up. Where is it now? Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it's almost at 45 degrees, isn't it? And we know this happened at 40 degrees. The picture is not taken from that angle, though, which is weird, but... What is that? That's the quantum moon, I think. right? It's orbiting the twins right now. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, if it's taking pictures like this, I mean, or it's taking pictures like this. I mean, it seems like if the pictures are coming from this point, I don't see how they could ever be. I don't see how the interloper could ever be in the lower left corner. Rotate, pan. Really want to roll the view is what I want. Well, it's definitely past 40 degrees now. Um, $350 is almost straight on. 248 degrees is almost top down. Well, I guess if I keep a line between this and the sun, eventually whatever it is should pass through, right? The quantum moon keeps throwing me off. What am I missing? I mean, it's possible that whatever it is, that it's a timing thing, right? It's not something that's in orbit around the sun like everything else. It's passing through. And so you have to be in the right location at the right time to see it. Otherwise, it's gone. I don't know, man. All right, it's coming down on the other side. No, the interloper and Giant's Deep are going to be in alignment pretty soon. I also don't see anything in the stars. I'm looking for stars that are not moving along with all the other ones in the background, or a black spot, maybe. I'm not seeing anything. I guess we could go talk to Gabbro. Not that I remember where Gabbro is. just want to keep an eye on this. Okay, you are not Gabbro, right? No, you are Slate. See, I don't remember... I don't remember the jetpack booster being separate from going up. I thought it was just shift. Okay, you are not Gabbro. I thought Gabbro was one of the guys that flew off. But... or is Gabbro the guy up at the space cave up here? I don't remember. Are you Gabbro? No, you're Gosen. You're not Gabbro. No. I'm like 90% sure that Gabbro is out on one of the other planets. But we'll just double check. Nope. Nope. Hornfels is the guy that was up here, right? So there's nobody up here right now? Correct. I guess while we're at it, where are we? Here. Nope, nothing yet. Interloper is over on the left. It's going to be going below the horizon line pretty soon. I can't move my camera there. All right. So, the question is Gabbro which one's Gabbro? Don't remember. Guess we can just start going out to the planets. All the guys are really easy to get to. They're all pretty much on the surface. Except for the guy in Brittle Hollow. He's down inside, but... and the Dark Bramble guy. That's a mess, but... wait. What is that? Excuse me? What? What do I have targeted right now? Take it nice and easy because we don't want to overshoot it. Whoa! Hello? I found a satellite. What? Excuse me? Wait. I need to go over there. It's not moving. What is this? Fig backer satellite. Successfully launched 28/12/2799. Fig backer official. Oh, orbital. Okay. I'm assuming this is like a Kickstarter thing? That's interesting. I have to assume this is like a dev Easter egg of some kind, because I don't know what to do with that. Okay. Whoa. You are here. Okay. Shoot. Yeah, see, I can't even see the rest of the map when I target on that now. Right, so we wanted to go talk to... Alright, we will leave that. Okay. So, we needed to go talk to... What? Returning to solar system. I mean, good, because I didn't mean to leave, but I don't remember it doing that previously. Autopilot aborted. Okay, there's the quantum moon. All lantern, ash twin. Let's do Giant's Deep, I guess. The interloper. Wait. Oof. Okay. Here we go. Hooey. Okay. All right. We are looking for... Oh, wow. Did I come down inside the big storm? I did. All right. We are looking for the campfire. Nope, that's the lab. Campfire Island. Where are you? There you are. Oof. Okay. Oof. Okay, not going up that way. But I do believe there's some stairs over here. What? No. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, here's his campfire. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Wait. If you're gonna yeet me out into space, at least let me get in my ship first. Whoa! Whoa! That's not quite how I wanted that to go. Okay. I'm stuck in the tree. Hold on. Ah. Whoa. I'm so close. Oh my god. Alright, wait a minute. Let's go back to the beach. Okay. Alright, hold on. Now, first of all... Oh no! The sun's exploding. That's right, I forgot he's down here. Shoot. Who are you? You are Gabbro. Okay. Yep. I know. Yep. Okay. See you later. I'll be back. All right. So we're going to go back to Giant Steep and talk to Gabbro. Because supposedly the guy that was setting up the radio tower was communicating with him directly, and he might know something. You know, this feels like DLC content. This feels like expansion content. That's not a knock against it, but I'm like, this is something that, like, it's kind of disconnected from everything else. You can happen upon it. Nothing leads you to it. It seems to be kind of its own isolated thing. And it's so little information that you would really only pay it any mind if you were explicitly looking for it. Okay, Giant's Deep. Which is good, I think. One of the biggest problems that kind of more open world type games have is figuring out how to integrate expansion content or DLC content into the main game without interrupting the flow of the main game. There are very few games I've seen that do that well. This is pretty decent. Assuming that's what this is, and it's not just something that I completely whiffed over. But I feel like there's something else here. All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's find Campfire Island. I think it's probably in the... Whoa! Other direction. That's okay. Nope, there it is. Okay. We're gonna land... Whoa. Right there. Good enough. Got our suit. Now we know that Gabbro's chilling right here. Alright, Gabbro. Something really weird is being... We're definitely in a time loop. Oh, that makes sense. You're taking this pretty well. I don't think I've been in a time loop before. You have. Don't worry about that. Okay. I found a photo of you inside the old radio tower. Did I look busy in it? I hope I looked busy. Must have been from the time Hornfels sent me to check on the deep space satellite. They thought Old Spacey might be malfunctioning, but I couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. Which is probably how it got a shot of my beautiful behelmeted face, come to think of it. I always thought it was kind of sweet that the best way to find Old Spacey is to use a map that's generated by the satellite itself, isn't it? It's like it's inviting us to visit. Good old deep space satellite, always making sure we know where we're going. Why'd Hornfels think it was broken? Dunno. Hornfels probably told me why, but Hornfels tells me lots of things. Sometimes I tune out, or pretend there's signal interference and I can't hear them. Best guess says the deep space satellite must have sent Timberhearth some weird pictures. But what's considered weird for a satellite, you know? If you ever want to visit Old Spacey, fastest way is to jump in your ship and use your solar system map to lock onto the satellite, same as you would any astral body. Okay. That storm's getting a little close. Oh, I don't like this. Old Spacey? I mean, the satellite's not... No! Shoot! Hold on. Wait for it. Oof. Wait. There we go. Okay. Right. So where were we? Okay. That was weird. I mean, the satellite's not super old, but it's hardly brand new. Old is more a term of affection. You're being very literal-minded about this. Old Spacey likes visitors, you know? Fastest way... Yeah, I know. Okay, and then there was a third one. I have a map? Yeah, the one that's standard with all our spacesuits. That map. Yeah, I know. In case you're hit especially hard, don't forget that you can jump in your ship. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay! We have a plan. Whoa! That's one way to get up. Alright. Oops, hold on. Now, one thing I want to see first. Computer! It still hasn't connected anything to that. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so we need, apparently, to go visit Old Spacey. Let's do it. You know, there was that one time that we managed to chase the Nomai probe. And we followed it way out into the boonies. I always thought this dot was that probe. I didn't realize this was something different. Okay. So, why are we here? What is the purpose? Whoa! Interesting. There's a recorder out there. Let me do this. Get a little bit closer. Center it directly underneath me. There. Whoops, shoot. That way I can just drop out and it's right below us. Unidentified signal nearby. Deep space satellite. Okay, first of all. Okay, so that's the current... Oh! That's the current angle. Yo! So we just need to wait for that to say 40, right? And then we'll see the new thing. Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfells, I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here among the distant stars and soft velvety darkness. But it's awfully nice for naps, too. Oh, right, the lens. Alright, let's see what the trouble is. Everything looks a-okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. You're in great shape, keep up the good work out here. Okay. So theoretically, we just hang out here until this says, what, 40 degrees, right? Yeah, 40 degrees. Which is going to take a while because this has to loop around past 360. So we probably, so my guess is if we come out here first thing after on a new loop, we'll probably be in a pretty good position to see this. We're right about 40. And then if we look toward the sun, whatever this mystery object is should pass in front of the sun, and we can get it. But we will do that next time, because we are at over 2 hours now. So, my friends, there's a bunch of friends. Hello, everyone. 22 concurrent viewers, 39 views overall. That is amazing. Hope you all have enjoyed this stream. If you would like to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell, all that good stuff, to be notified whenever I stream. I try to stream every couple days, sometimes a little more often, sometimes a little less. Right about this same time, starting about 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And I usually stream for about 2 hours or so. Yeah, you're always welcome. Love to have you here, whether you're in the chat or not. It's just great getting to share these wonderful games with all of you. Another way to get notified is if you join the Discord. You'll find the link in the description. We can chat between streams. You can let me know what games you would like to see, or if there's anything you would like to see in a game. And yeah. Oh, and if you wouldn't mind, if you've enjoyed this, please hit that like button. It really helps me out. It lets me know that you are loving this and that you want to see more. So with that, my friends, we are not done with Outer Wilds. Not yet. There are more secrets to be found here, and we will find them next time. Once again, my friends, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.